Hey YouTube! Been a long time since I've done a video. I keep saying I'm going to try to do a video every couple days a week at least, and I totally fail. But yeah, I kind of have an explanation for this time. You guys will find out later. The video's been made as of this second when I'm talking to you. It's on YouTube. Just it's private. I've sent it to a couple of people that I know more intimately, just kind of make sure that it was well presented, and you guys will find out when the timing's right, which isn't quite yet. But I'm in Las Vegas. I would be outside right now to do this, but my truck when I rolled up said it's 103 degrees outside. So much as I want to go outside and get some exercise and whatnot, I took a shower. I'm not at a truck stop. I'm on a huge pullout on the side of a road about a quarter mile from my customer, where I'll be unloading in the morning. I can actually see their docks from here. I'd show you, but then I'd have to kill you. So I don't want to kill any of you guys, so I won't show you. But I think I just kind of talk. I have no idea what I'll be saying in 30 seconds. I'm just kind of thinking, yeah, I haven't done a video in a while. May as well tell people what's going on somewhat. Okay. Now I know something I can talk about. I mentioned a couple videos ago about my throat. I was having a problem swallowing. That stuff's, and I had an endoscopy, and it helped get that all sorted out. They think they know what's going on, but I had another endoscopy this last home time. Last week, I was off all week. Just to confirm the diagnosis, doctor, based on what he saw in my throat, is pretty certain it's there's a particular allergy that's like 2 words and like 6-7 syllables long, way above my head. I have to think about it. As far as making my throat like seize up sometimes with some food. Apparently that actually is a thing. It's not like a freak thing. So yeah, endoscopies are expensive. I got home, had a surprise bill that I was not expecting from my first one. Just under $500. I don't know about you guys, but I don't exactly have $500 laying around somewhere. So yeah, that kind of sucked. Then went home, had some dental. I went to the dentist. I seem to usually I'm always a 2-for-1. I'll go in for one visit, and the dentist usually knows there'll be a second one appointment within a week, because I seem to always need something done. I just have really bad teeth. Other people in my family do as well. So that's kind of one of those dealios. At the end of the day, it's just money, but at the same time, there's 100 other ways I would have rather spent that money than on medical stuff. So that, yeah. I'm trying to think if there's anything else going on Yeah, so yeah, I had a second endoscopy. Don't know if I finished my thought or not. Just to confirm the diagnosis. So I'll have those results in a couple of weeks. The next time I go home, which will be 3 weeks from this coming Thursday. The last Thursday in June, I believe. That for sure, the last Friday in July, I have an appointment with an allergist. Because the issue with my throat, they think it's an allergy. So he wants me to go to an allergist to kind of confirm that as well. So last Friday in June, I have the allergist appointment. The Thursday, whatever Thursdays before that, I think it's 3 from this coming Thursday. But I'll be home, and I'm taking the entire next week off, going camping. I'm super stoked about that. Get away from life for a little bit. That'll be really cool. I feel like I need a vacation. I had an interesting encounter at a truck stop a few weeks ago. I'll share with you guys. I swing into the truck stop. No one's following me. I'm going through the driveway, pretty slower than I could have been going. And I'm taking a big look around just to kind of see what's the parking like. Should I stop and take a shower, or do I just need fuel? I for sure needed fuel. I was on like empty. And then just kind of surveying. Then I started scouting out the fuel islands, and all of them were busy. So that became a game of, okay, who do I want to get behind that's probably going to take the least amount of time? Well, I swing over towards the center, and then I change my mind and decide I want to come to the right. And I did all this pretty slow, maybe like 2 miles an hour, which is slower than walking pace. But I never stopped, I never backed up, and that's crucial for the next part of the story. But I'm able to get behind the guy that I got behind in such a way that I wasn't blocking any other fuel lane. I did it early enough. I was able to swing over, get behind, and no problem. Of course, this is the wrong way for you guys. I'm saying to the right, but on the camera it's left. Oh well. Hopefully you got the general gist of it. So, I set my brake. I go off duty because I'm not fueling yet. So I want to stop my 70-hour clock from ticking down. I get on my phone. I'm doing social media stuff. No big deal. Out of nowhere, this dude, I kid you not, probably about 400 pounds, I would guess, maybe heavier. Probably somewhere between 5'10" and 6 foot. Comes up to my door and opens it. And little side note, ever since then I've kept my door locked. So before I could even ask him, like, can I help you? I was more stunned that someone would have the audacity to come to another trucker and just open their door. And he just yells at me using every couple really bad words that I'm not going to use. And basically just saying, when I pick a fuel lane, I need to stay in it. Pretty much every time I've been at a truck stop and every lane is full, being used, someone will end up behind a driver, and then if someone next to them pulls up first, they'll either back up, or if they left enough space, they'll take another fuel line. It's very common to change lanes. I never change lanes. So I tell him, I was kind of shocked still. One, that he opened the door, and then two, that he was upset. It's like, I didn't do anything. I was genuinely confused. And it's like, I told him, like, sorry, you look into the door, that's where it happened. I tell him, like, I didn't switch lanes. And he's like, yeah, you did. I'm like, no, I pulled up nice and slow. Was going to go somewhere else, but before I actually chose somewhere and went there, I came here. As you can see, I'm straight enough that I'm not blocking a lane. And then he gives me a speech again and slams my door closed and waddles off. And I mean that like he waddled. He wasn't walking. That's how big this guy was, whatever. So needless to say, I grabbed, before I actually got out of my truck to fuel, because this guy's 3 times my size. Or, I don't know, I don't feel like doing math right now. Something like that, 3 or 4 times my size. Grab some protective measure stuff. And I didn't hear from him, but if he came near me again, he was not going to get within a couple feet of me. That's for sure. And I likely would have probably wound up in jail if he had come at me. I was not going to even let him get close to me. Pretty much because of the size, and then he's upset with me for something I did not do. I don't know. He was not in the right state of mind, or he had me confused with someone else. And when he realized his mistake, still had too much pride and didn't want to own up to it. But I probably would have done something I may have ended up later regretting, but hey, I'll take a couple nights in jail and still be alive. Because, sorry. So yeah, that was really intense. No idea what he was doing, what his thing was. The interesting thing, though, too, I suppose I should go back to this story, too. Part of the story is when I swung back to my right, I did check my mirror. I didn't cut anybody off. Nobody was there. Nothing. I can say that with 100% certainty. The interesting thing is, he was not at the fuel in line to get fuel. He was parked. And yeah, I watch him leave. He goes and gets into a truck, and then as I end up pulling out, and leaving, I have to circle back around and I see him waddling across the parking lot again from his truck back to the truck stop. It was weird. I cannot. I don't know. That was interesting to say the least. But I don't know. In a perfect world, if I saw him again, I would probably actually switch fuel lines just to upset him. I don't know. Maybe I'd keep the peace, not really worth fighting, but something tells me I'll probably never see him again. I'd take that bet. Although there have been a few drivers I've seen at customers and will realize, like, I know you from somewhere, and it'll turn out that we were at the same customer like a week and a half prior, and we drive for different companies. So I don't know. So yeah, we'll see. But I'm pretty good about, especially when I'm outside, keeping my head on a swivel, knowing who's around, what's going on. So not exactly worried about that. Trying to think what else is going on worth talking about. I feel like there is, like, things will happen. It's like, oh, I should probably make a video about this, and then I'll wait till the end of my day. At the end of my day, I just want to sleep, and I don't. I'm trying to, if I can remember any other stories right now. I can't think of anything really. Nothing that I can share. So I'll go ahead and wrap this up. If I probably won't upload this video till later, so I may do a part 2 if I think of something else that happened, or something else to tell you guys. But that's it. Hopefully you all are well, and I'll talk to you later. What up, guys? Welcome to part 2 of the video. There's part 1 a couple of days ago. I'm trying to remember where I was when I did that video. I think, if I remember correctly, I was in Phoenix, or no, I was in Las Vegas. I was in Phoenix, then Las Vegas. But yeah, I drove all the way up I think they're, never mind, up US Route 93 from Vegas to the 84 in Twin Falls, Idaho. Took 84 up into Washington. Made my delivery, got my pickup. More like I made my drop in our yard, and then got my pickup. And now I'm hanging out in Boise, Idaho right now. My load delivers tomorrow morning. I got a little bit of time till I have to be at the gate at like 15 hours or something. There's an ice skating rink just up the way here, so gonna go give it a go on some skates. It's been about 2.5 years or so since I've been on skates. Last time I was in England, which would be the winter of 14-15, I believe. Yeah, 14-15, that winter. My sister did a semester over there, and we went and saw her for Christmas. So yeah, about 2.5 years ago, and about a third of a world away. But I figure I got time. I have enough time to sit in my truck at places. May as well do something fun. The ice rink, they'll have public skate open starting right about now till they close at 10. Then they got food and whatnot. NBA finals are tonight. So probably a good time. Have a, let's see, I've never been good on skates, so I might, might get bored and tired of it, but why not? I've been okay at the going forward part. Never been good at turning, and to stop, I usually need help from someone or something. So that's kind of where my skill on ice skates is. So just going, hoping it's a good time. This trip out's been amazing. I have not been on the 5 at all. Those of you who follow me on Instagram, I should put a link to my Instagram in the description. I think I will. It's the I-5 Bandit, because like 90% of my company's freight is up and down 5, and that's really annoying. I'm getting really bored of it, but it's whatever. It's good miles, good money. Could be worse situations out there. But not this whole trip. Yeah, not been on the 5. So I'm in Boise now. I have a drop tomorrow. Then I'll drive for about 4.5–5 hours to Salt Lake City, Utah. Have a drop there on Sunday morning. And then I have friends that live in that area, but they're on vacation in Southern California, actually, not too far from where I live. and they'll still be on vacation. They're on vacation, so I can't hang out with them. But my next load got dropped in our Salt Lake City yard today, so it'll be ready for me whenever I want it. And that load is then taking me to Denver, Colorado. So, and I got another load out of Denver already. It's taking me back to SoCal. So they got me busy for the next few days, which is awesome. It's off at 5. I can't decide though, from Denver, do I want to take the 70 to the 15? Or do I want to be a little adventurous and take 25 down to the 40? I'm undecided right now. I'm thinking 70 to the 15 because I haven't done that in a while. At the same time, 25 to 40 is just scenic, a little different. So, I don't know. I think this might be a situation I'll do how my company routes me. Although last time they sent me they sent me 70 to the 15 to the something, going from Denver to Phoenix. My GPS on my phone said it is shorter and quicker to take 25 south to the 40 west to the 17 south into Phoenix. So that's the way I went. Yeah, save them the miles. That was also a lot flatter, which means better fuel economy, save the company some money there. So I'm a good employee. So that's what's going on. Unsure if I'm gonna do some videoing while I'm skating. Maybe, maybe not. Maybe some Instagram stuff. I don't know. But I'm thinking though, with these videos, is I'll just tell stories as things happen, and just do a couple of these little one takes to have information, put them together, then actually publish a total video that's like 20 minutes long. There's a flight attendant YouTuber that I stumbled upon on accident. Her name's Jenny Ernst. I don't know, E-R-N-S-T, if I remember correctly. And that's what she does. I'm pretty sure she uses just her phone, but she just tells stories about her travels, you know, as a flight attendant. So I kind of like that style. Like between she and I, very similar, you know, careers, you know, except she's home way more often than I am. But, you know, we're always on the go. I don't feel like I have that much time. How some truckers will actually like take the time, edit their video, put music to it, I have no idea. But I'm thinking that's kind of what I'm going to do moving forward. But we'll see. I know I've said a million different things about doing things, but none of it's really come true, and no one to blame for that but me. Just I haven't done it. But I think that's what I'll do moving forward. So this will be the end of the video, but I'll see you guys next time.